You remember leaving. You remember leaving Taishan. The village, the rice fields, the war, the Taiping soldiers came through. They took everything. Your father said go. Your uncle knew a man, a labor broker. He said California. He said gold. He said 3 years and you come back rich. You believed him. You were young. You got on the ship. The ship was dark. The ship was dark and crowded. Too many men in the hold. The smell of bodies, of sickness, of the sea. You counted days but lost count. Someone died. They threw him overboard. You heard the splash. You didn't look. When you arrived in San Francisco, the broker was waiting. He smiled. He took your papers. He said you owe him for the passage. $200. You had no money. You wake up. You wake up when it's still dark outside. Someone is coughing. You heard the coughing. One sound after another. Like it'll never stop. You turn over. You feel the pain in your back. Yesterday's pain. The day before's pain. Always there. Never leaving. You sit up. You sit up and reach for your clothes. The clothes are damp. Everything here is always damp. You put them on. The wet fabric sticks to your skin. Cold. You stand. Your head hits the tent roof. The tent is low. Everyone's tent is low. Not like the white men's barracks. You've seen their barracks. Wood buildings. Stoves inside. You're not allowed there. You walk out. The wind is strong outside. Wind comes down from the mountains, carrying snow. Snow hits your face like small knives. You walk with your head down. You see other men walking too, one after another. Like shadows, no one speaks. The sky is still dark, but work must begin. Work always begins. You reach the work site. The foreman is already there. The Chinese foreman, the one they call Ah Chen. He works for the white boss. The white boss never talks to you. He talks to Ah Chen. Ah Chen shouts. You hear his voice but don't listen to the words. You know what to do. You always know what to do. You pick up the shovel. The shovel is heavy. Your hands have calluses. The calluses have split open but they don't bleed anymore. It's been a long time since they bled. You start digging. You dig earth. One shovel, then another. The earth is hard, frozen solid. You push down. The shovel hits the ground. Thud, thud, thud. You dig. The man next to you digs too. All of you dig together, digging a hole, digging a trench. The sun hasn't come up but you're already sweating. Sweat runs down, runs into your eyes. Salty. You heard the explosion. There's an explosion in the distance. Boom. Then the sound of rocks falling. Crashing down. You stop. You look that way. Smoke rises. Gray smoke. You wait. Wait for the smoke to clear. Then you keep digging. Someone says 3 men died yesterday. You don't know who they were. You know many men but you don't remember their names. Names don't matter. You get your wages. At the end of the week, Ah Chen hands out wages. The white workers lined up at the company office. They get $35. With food, with lodging. You line up at a different place. Ah Chen counts out coins. $26. No food, no lodging. You buy your own rice. Your own salted fish. Your own oil. The money is less every week. Ah Chen says there are FEs. Processing FEs. Tool FEs. Medicine FEs. You don't ask questions. The broker still owns your papers. You climb down. Midday comes. Ah Chen calls you. He points at the cliff face. You need to climb down. Set explosives. You tie the rope around your waist. The rope is thick. Rough. Someone holds the other end. You start climbing down. Backwards. The rock is slippery. Your hands can't grip. Your feet swing in the air. Wind pushes you. Side to side. You look down. Very deep. So deep you can't see the bottom. You place the dynamite. The crack in the rock is narrow. You reach in, place the dynamite. Place the fuse. Your fingers are shaking. Not from fear, from cold. It's always cold here. You light the fuse. Sparks jumped up, hissing. You shout. They pulled the rope. You are lifted up fast. The rope cuts into your waist. Before you reach the top you hear it. Boom! Rock explodes. Fragments flew past. Something hits your leg. You eat. Evening comes. You eat. The rice is cold. Rice, salted fish, pickled vegetables. You eat quickly. You have no chopsticks. You use your hands. You chew the rice. You chew the fish. The fishing is hard, like chewing wood. Someone nearby is talking, speaking Cantonese. You listen but don't join in. You are too tired. You just chew, swallow. You count the money. At night you count your money. The coins are in a cloth bag under your bedroll. $26 minus food, minus fees. $14 left. You need $200 to pay the broker. Then passage home. Another $100. You've been here 8 months. You've saved $43. You do the math in your head. Years. It will take years. You hear them. One night you hear them. Voices outside. Shouting. English words you don't understand but you know the tone. Angry. Hateful. Someone throws a rock. The rock hits the tent. Thud. Then another rock. Breaking sounds. Someone's tent is burning. You smell smoke. Chen is shouting. Run, hide. Don't fight back. You run. You run into the darkness. Into the forest. Branches hit your face. You fall. You get up. You run more. Behind you. More shouting. Gunshots. Pop pop. You run until your lungs burn. Until you can't hear them anymore. You crouch behind a tree. Your heart is pounding. You wait there. Hours. Until the sky starts to lighten. You go back. When you go back, 3 tents are burned. 2 men are dead. Beaten. The white boss comes. He looks. He says nothing. He leaves. No one is arrested. No one is punished. Chen says get back to work. The railroad must be finished. You pick up your shovel. You lie down. At night you lie down. The tent is dark. One small oil lamp. The flame jumps. Flickers. You watch the flames. Someone is coughing. Still that cough. You close your eyes. You think of home. The river at home. The trees by the river. The stone under the tree. You sitting on the stone. But you can't remember clearly. What color was the stone? You can't remember. You hear the snow. Snow falls on the tent. Soft sound, like whispers. It keeps falling. For a long time. You listen to the snow. Someone turns over. Someone grinds their teeth. Someone talks in their sleep. You listen to these sounds. Your back still hurts. Your waist hurts. Your legs hurt. But you are used to it. Pain is always there. You think about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the same. You fell asleep. You fall asleep but not deeply. You dream of rocks. Rocks falling, crushing down on you. You try to run but can't move. You hear explosions. Boom. Boom. Then you wake. When you wake, it's still dark outside. Someone is coughing. You wake again. You wake, put on clothes. Walk out, start digging. You dig earth, set explosives. Eat, lie down, sleep. Then wake again. Day after day. Day after day, you wake. Digging, blasting, eating, sleep. The sun rises. Then sets, snow falls. Then stops. Your hands got new wounds. Old wounds haven't healed. You see men dying. Carried away. Next day new men came. You don't know their names. The tracks extend. The tracks grow longer. One rail after another. Reaching forward. You look at the tracks. They shine in the sunlight. You don't know where they lead. You just dig. You just lift. You just hammered. You hear the sound of hammers hitting rails. Clang. 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 The sound keeps going. You plan. One night you plan. You and 2 others. Speaking quietly. If you stay, you die here. If you run, maybe you die. Maybe you live. The debt doesn't matter anymore. The papers don't matter. You save what money you have. $43. Not enough for passage. Enough to get away. You leave. 3 weeks later you leave. Before dawn, you take your money. Your spare clothes. Your rice. You walk. Not towards the railroad. Away from it, into the valley. Towards Sacramento. You heard a Chen shouting behind you. You don't look back. You keep walking. You walk for days. You walk for days. You sleep in ditches, under bridges. You eat your rice slowly, making it last. Sometimes you see other Chinese men. They point you towards Chinatown. They say there's work there. Different work. You might survive. You reached the city. You reached Sacramento. The city is big, loud. You founded Chinatown. Small streets. Chinese signs. The smell of cooking. You find a boarding house. The owner asks no questions. You pay $2 for a bed. A real bed. You find work. You find work in a laundry. Washing white people's clothes. The work is hard but you're inside. No explosions. No cliffs. No snow. The pay is less but it's yours. No foreman. No debt collector. Not yet anyway. You still dream. At night you still dream. You dream of the mountains. The rope. The falling rocks. The coughing. You wake up sweating. But when you wake, you are in the boarding house. Not the tent. You heard the city. Horses. Voices. Not explosions. You are still here. You are still here. In California. Not home. Not dead. Somewhere between. You wash clothes. You save money. You count coins. You think maybe someday you'll have enough. Maybe someday you'll go home. You continue washing.